to an accent. Hi there, viewers and gamers alike out there. Welcome to Leah's Let's Plays Alliance. I'm your acting host, Austin Lawrence. Today, I'll be doing a servant collection showcase for the mobile game Vagrant Order. All these characters are based on either figures or historical, mythological, classical, or rare figures, or original characters. Before we begin, don't forget to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. Tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. And without further ado, let's start with the first servant you get in the game, in a Soul Shielder class mask here. Then we have Carmilla, an assassin class servant. Next we have Caesar! Yep, Julius Caesar himself. This game made him a thick boy. Then we have Romulus, the mythological founder of Rome. Then we have Medea, an ancient Greek witch princess. Then we have Sig, who's an original character in this series, and I won this guy out of the event. He's a caster class servant. Then we have Suzaka Gojin, who is a saber class. Sabers being good with swords, by the way. Then we have an alter ego classer, one of the special classes, for Sejong Kiara. To have the saber class servant Bedivere, one of the nicest around. Then we have the archer class David. Archers don't really use bows per se, but basically any ranged combat is considered an archer by the series standard. And David is an archer because he just threw a stone at a giant. Yeah, you know the old David and Goliath story? Yeah, same dude. Then we have the Lancer class Diarmuid, who is a Celtic hero, so to speak. Then we have Caster Cuchulainn. Trust me, there's a lot of Cuchulainns in this game. Then we have the Rider class Medusa. Don't step on snake. Then we have the Rider class Boudica. Never heard her name. Then we have the saber class Vargas, who is a Celtic hero and is the foster father of Cuchulainn. They have the archer class servant, Mike Gunslinger, Billy the Kid. Billy, did you go too far? I was just doing my job. Then we have Little Kid Gilgamesh as an archer class servant. Then we have archer class servant Aras, who is a Persian hero. It's not very often you get to see Persian mythology represented. Then we have the Berserker class servant Astarios. Then we have prototype Cuchulainn as a Lancer. Then we have the Lancer class servant Hector, who is a Trojan warrior. There's Caesar. Then we have a very famous archer class servant, Robin Hood. They have the Lancer class Leonidas I, the King of Sparta. Then we have the Rider class Saint Martha. You have the Rider class Alexander. You know, like Alexander the Great. We have the Rider class Georgios, better known as St. George. You know, like the tale of St. George and the Dragon. Then we have the Castor class servant Abisebron, a very golem-assessed alchemist. Then we have the Castor class servant Geronimo. Then we have the Castor class servant Charles Babbage. Then we have the Castor class servant Paracelsus von Hohenheim. Why if he knows the Elrics? There's the Castor class servant Mephistopheles. I want to pronounce that. Can anybody say that literary figures appear in this game? Well, our next one. Well, Castor classes can also be authors of famous stories. Thus our next Castor class servant being William Shakespeare. They also be musicians, such as our next caster being Mozart. Then we have the assassin class servant Hassan of the Serenity. Don't go near her, her skin is poison. Then we have our, speaking of Hassans, we have the next assassin class servant, Hassan of the 100 Personas. Next, we have the assassin class servant, Dr. Jekyll Mr. Hyde. Next, we have the assassin class servant, Zinki. Next, we have the next Hassan, being the assassin class servant Hassan of the Cursed Arm. Next assassin class servant here is Matahari. Next assassin is Sasuke Kuryuji, however you want to pronounce that. Next is a berserker class servant named Katsa. Next up is the berserker class servant Kiyohime. Next we have the berserker class servant Darius III. Yeah, I think he was like a Persian king, I think, who attacked Greece. Greece, where Leonidas' army at 300 died trying to stop him. I think that's the only one. Next, we have the berserker class servant Lu Bu. Then, we have the berserker class servant Eric Bloodaxe, better known as Eric the Red. Next, we have the berserker class servant Caligula. Next, finally, we have the berserker class servant Spartacus. I am Spartacus. It seems we are gonna stop here for the time being. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, favorite, subscribe. Tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. We'll see you guys next time.